You know, folks, I love food. And a lot of my friends like food. And food is something that's a particular frequent topic on this social media platform, on this channel. But, sometimes there are some foods that even I can just barely, if not absolutely cannot stand. I know, shocker. And, sometimes there are things that I try to eat, but I just cannot get over either the taste of it, texture, the way it's cooked, the way it's seasoned. Maybe it's just kind of got like a slimy taste to it. Maybe it's just too salty, too sweet. Who knows? So, this is one of those rare examples. I know that a lot of you on the internet really like a very particular meat byproduct, also known as, Spam. And, needless to say, I'm not a fan of Spam. Oh, and people are, gonna argue with me in the comments, oh, Crash, how can you not like Spam? It's cheap, it's affordable, it's just meat. It's just good old-fashioned American, bald eagle, cheeseburger, Harley Davidson riding meat. It's just pork. You can't have proper pork. Well, I like pork, but not Spam pork. So, I don't know, just something about it always set the wrong way with me, or just didn't sit well with my stomach, or just something. So what you're about to see is various attempts at me cooking and eating Spam in various different ways. Because I thought, a year or two ago, I try and get over my my blind hatred of Spam. I just don't like Spam. So, with that in mind, I guess enjoy this rather kind of experimental episode of Cooking with Crash. So, also, the reason why you're getting kind of this cold intro for once is because it's more or less to give context, but to let y'all know, hey, sometimes with these episodes, there's just foods I will try and make and I will not even like, or just, come out the gate swinging and say, this is garbage. This is one of those episodes. So, with that in mind, take it away, past me. Hey everybody, it's me, Crash My Show 1. And, so, this one's going to be kind of a somewhat interesting video. So, as some of you may have already seen, I tend to cook, I tend to make food, I tend to do things and experiment. And, I have kind of a history with a certain meat byproduct. One that I'm not too, fond of, one I'm not too interested in. Yeah, so I'll explain. Years and years and years ago, I tried Spam, and everyone was like, oh, dude, Spam is great on sandwiches and stuff like that, and I'm like, okay, so I tried it. Didn't like it. Wasn't really that great at all. Then people were like, oh, well, it's great on, if you do, a quesadilla, or if you do this, or if you do that, and I tried all these things that people recommended. Just did not like the taste of Spam. Spam overall is just too salty. It's weirdly too oily for me. I don't get that. It's just gross. So, long story short, after years of not, even going near the stuff, I found out that instead of just the cans, they're all in, sitting in those weird primes and juices, they make just the single slices that I guess are a little less oily and a little less like, I mean, there's still meat byproducts like everything else, but I mean, yeah. So, here's what we're doing. And putting my phone down for a moment. Oh man, this already just looks like death. Oh man. Like, to give you guys an idea. Like, I just opened it up, and it just... I'm not looking forward to this. So, yeah. Everyone's been telling me, oh, John, you know, the Spam, the only thing it's really good for nowadays is if you put it on, like, a breakfast sandwich. And, like, do these things. And I'm like, and fry it that way. And I'm like, oh, okay, I guess. So, there you go. I'm frying a Spam single. I'm going to cook some eggs to go with it. And so, the experiment that I'm going to run, which will hopefully not destroy my insides to high hell, is I've got 4 pieces of toast, okay? Basically, for 2 sandwiches. And so, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make 2 different sandwiches. One with Spam, one without Spam. And the one with Spam, obviously I'm frying up right now. I'm going to throw, obviously, like, some eggs and a little cheese and something like that. And something to make it palatable. The second sandwich, I'm going to run the experiment on. I just so happen to have a slice left of Black Forest turkey breast. Now, obviously the Black Forest turkey breast is probably going to taste better than the fried Spam. That's not the issue. But the issue is, it's that texture and consistency. So I want to test and see, in comparison, is the Spam going to taste better on its own? Or is the Spam going to taste, you know, better if, say, like, in comparison to just a simple turkey breast sandwich? You know, that's going to be the experiment. So, I'm going to edit this all together later. I would say that is a nice char. And, yeah, we'll go from there. So, I'll see you guys in a bit. And I'm back. Okay, so as you guys can see, I've made 2 completely separate sandwiches. One of them has Spam! Woo! And the other one, well, just has some turkey, basically. So, what we're going to do, I've got the Spam sandwich right here. We're going to sit down, and we're going to take a little bite, and then see in comparison to the turkey sandwich, which I am going to grab right now. And there is the turkey sandwich right there. So, we're going to give you guys kind of a side-by-side shot of it a little bit, you know, so you know which one's which. And there you go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on the side on a separate plate. And, well, but everyone says, oh no, the only thing Spam's really good for is for a breakfast sandwich. You should make a breakfast sandwich with it. Fry it up in the pan, you know? Pretty good on a bagel. Throw some eggs and cheese on it, whatever. Even the advertisement says that. But I've just never had a good history with Spam. Spam has always either messed up my stomach, it's always like just never tasted right, it's just, like I said, too oily for some reason, which is odd. Like, a lot of the preservatives, I think, and stuff in Spam just kind of really messed me up. So, bottoms up, I guess. Here, I don't know if I can do a flip view, hang on. I don't think it will let me. No, it will not let me. So I guess we'll just do it this way, supposedly. Here we go. Well, that was mostly bread. Hang on. Yeah, that was mostly bread. That one doesn't count. Yeah. Because all I tasted was bread. I gotta really, like, get in there. So, like, here. There we go. Okay. Let's try this again. Here we go. Mmm. Mmm. Mm-mm. Mm. 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 So I'm gonna let you guys know right now. That was a solid chunk of it right there. It started off okay. Like, yeah, like already my stomach's just like, what did I just do? So, like, I taste a little bit of when I fried it in the pan, as you guys saw. I taste a little bit of barely the egg and cheese. But, like, oh, yeah, no, my stomach just did not, No, it was not ready for that. Here's the problem. The taste of when I fried it immediately goes away. Because the meat, whatever byproduct or whatever they use in Spam, has this weird, mushy, kind of like, doesn't compute as meat, like, texture, that my stomach immediately was like, this tastes like it should not have entered my body. So, now, here, we'll put this aside for now, right? We're going to put that aside. And we're going to try the turkey sandwich with eggs and cheese. See if that makes a difference. Again, something to compare the tastes. Again, this phone is really weird. I do apologize. Here, I think I got it at a decent angle. I might not have. I'll have to edit this, probably. But here we go. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. No. So, that right there's the main difference. I could actually taste what the turkey tastes like. And it actually complements the flavor of, like, the eggs and cheese. And keep in mind, I have no sauce on either of these sandwiches. So there's no ketchup, mayonnaise, mustard, whatever, because that would just kind of dilute and mute the taste and ruin the whole experience. Kind of ruin the whole point. Sorry, allergies. But, no, I could actually taste the turkey on that. And, like, I could taste kind of the flavor with everything. I didn't add anything extra to these sandwiches. Like, sorry about that. My phone was being weird. No, I didn't add anything extra to these sandwiches. All I did was add just eggs, cheese, bread, and whatever product. My stomach already feels a little better just taking a bite of this. Whereas, and we'll even grab it, this is the Spam sandwich, right? As you can see. And again, didn't add any extra sauces or anything. It's just, that's just how it is. So, I'm gonna finish both these sandwiches. But yeah, I was not I'm not impressed with Spam on a breakfast sandwich. I'll take one more bite real quick, off, I won't do the selfie thing, but here. Yeah, no. Even after taking another bite, there's this weird, almost mushy kind of texture to it that my body's just disagreeing with. So, but believe it or not, you may have noticed earlier that I actually have a second piece of that Spam single. I'll actually be filming that experiment with the Spam, the second experiment with the Spam, quite literally later today for lunch. So that will be interesting because I'm thinking, basically I'm going to try and see if Spam will taste good on a burger. I probably won't, but you never know. So until then, guys, peace.